Caleb Peavler here, MarineMax, Panama City Beach, and as we roll into boat show season, we thought it would be important to help the customer, our friends, our team members to be best prepared for the boat show. Boat shows as a whole can be a great place to get a great deal, but they can also be very overwhelming. There's a lot of boats to compare side by side, but to step into the boat show educated, knowing what you're looking for, as well as what deal you're looking for, is going to be the best way to take best advantage of your time and your money. In the video we're going to have today with a little MarineMax minute, maybe minutes, we're going to give you a couple tips to best shop at the show. What an experienced boater knows is at the show, you're not only shopping for a new boat, you're shopping for a dealer. You want a dealer that's going to take great care of you after the sale, as well as during that transaction. As we step forward today to look at those comparisons, we want to give you a couple tips to make sure this show is the best for you. So one of the things we talked about in the introduction was how the show can be overwhelming. One of the overwhelming features of the show is not only all the different brands and wide variety of prices, but the amount of space you've got to cover. There's several boat dealers at the boat show that we're going to be participating in, and one of the things you can best do to be prepared is just like me on this 400 SLX, is get comfortable. When we're at the boat show, we want to wear comfy shoes, comfy clothes, and remember, you're going to be climbing ladders, climbing pontoon trailers, you're going to be getting in and out of boats, you're going to be up and over gunnels, you're going to be in and out of cabins, and you want to make sure that when you're at that boat show shopping for your next dream boat, that you're comfortable doing so, and expect somewhat of a long day, because you might be back to go back and see the boat you saw at the beginning of the day. Another tip to consider when looking at all the different boats that are spread all across the boat show is quality control. There's a wide variety of boats from entry level to what we would consider mid-tier, as well as say a Boston Whaler, which is absolute top of the line. And why do I say top of the line? Because we see the fancy electronics and we can somewhat be overwhelmed with what's available, but I would even take it a little bit more simple and say, let's look at quality control. Boston Whaler is one of the only companies that has the fit and finish that they have, and it's the reason they've got the following they have in the legendary 60-plus year brand. As I step to even the port side of the boat, a simple way that I can inspect quality control is to open one of the hatches that maybe is not somewhere you'd be commonly looking when you're looking at the floors. This has full finished gel coat, and I'm saying finished, sanded, smooth, even throughout the compartments, throughout the electronics boxes, throughout the fish boxes, the upside of the live well, inside the bilge, which we might take a peek at and crop over the video. The boat has finished gel coat throughout, and what's that mean for you? What's the benefit of that? If you've ever noticed paint or even drywall that gets moldy, it makes it very, very difficult to clean. If the boat has a fully finished gel coat all throughout all the storage compartments and all throughout the boat and all throughout the cabinets, it's going to make the boat last longer and look newer longer and be easier to clean. If you've ever tried to clean mold off of a paper surface such as drywall, you'll know something. It doesn't come out, you cut it out. If you've ever tried to clean mold like an old Tupperware container that sat in the refrigerator too long, what happens? A little bit of hot water and it runs right off. Such is the benefit of owning a nice boat, a top-of-the-line boat like a Boston Whaler. It's easier to keep clean longer because the quality control is absolute top of the line. Quality control like finished gel coat, top-of-the-line marine-grade vinyl, top-of-the-line electronics, fit, finish, and some of the things that you'll notice from rigidity and how solid the equipment is across the boat is another reason you can decide that this boat might be for me. So one of the final tips we'll talk about in today's video, and I appreciate you joining me for a MarineMax Minute, is read the fine print. One of the things a lot of dealers will do at the show is bring the boat that is absolutely loaded to the brim with options. It's got fully loaded electronics, autopilot, seakeeper, joystick piloting, and some things that I may not even know what they are. That when you're finalizing that transaction, make sure you read the options that are included on the boat you're purchasing, whether it be the one at the show or possibly even one that's back at the dealership or on order. I say read the fine print as well because I want you to look past the transaction. It's easy to get very excited at the boat show with all the discounts and incentives and store reps that are at the show and available. But when I say read the fine print, I want you to look at what's available after the sale. We talked a lot about how you're not only purchasing a boat, but you're purchasing a relationship with a dealer. We want to read the fine print and make sure that a detail's included. What is the Coast Guard kit going to include as far as safety equipment? Do I get a full tank of fuel? Is there going to be an orientation making sure I'm comfortable with my new boat? What's service look like after the sale? That if 6 months of ownership comes by and I'm due for my first oil change, how does that look? Is it something that's going to be easy and stress-free for me and my family? Are they an on-water marina? Where are their servicing locations? MarineMax, as an example, has over 60 locations and servicing locations nationwide, that if you're in Panama City at a show and you want to take the boat to the Keys, that you could be serviced in Miami, Key Largo, Clearwater, Gulf Shores. You want to make sure you've got that opportunity to be taken care of, not only at the boat show and getting a great deal, but long term. I want to wrap this up. Thank you again. My name is Caleb Peavler. I'm the General Manager at MarineMax, Panama City Beach. I hope you enjoyed tips for the boat show. I hope to see you at the Emerald Coast Boat and Lifestyle Show that we've got here coming up soon. And I hope you enjoyed our content. If you like our inventory and want to get a better look at some of the boats we've walked around today, check us out at MarineMax.com. You can also check out our YouTube channel. We've got several videos a day to do open, more thorough walkthrough on our wonderful inventory. Thanks again.